everyone. Today we are going to learn the new topic of our rational number lesson, that is subtraction of rational numbers. You have already studied about the subtraction of the fraction. Same way in rational number also we are going to do the subtraction of rational number. As we have studied about addition, if the like terms are there, directly we can add the number. If they are not like terms, then we can go for the LCM method or cross multiplication method, so that we can make the denominators equal. Same way in subtraction also we are going to use the same method. If like terms are not there, then we will say it as that we have to just go for the next method. Means if like terms are there, we can do direct subtraction, and if it is not like term, then we can go for the LCM method. So now let us go for the different properties of subtraction of rational numbers. So the first property is closure property. It tells about that when two rational numbers are getting subtracted, that time we are getting the answer as rational number itself. It may be negative rational number or positive rational number, but the answer will be almost rational number only. So for that we will have some example. Closure property, in that 3 upon 5 minus 5 upon 10 equals to 3. So now here first you have to concentrate that here denominators are not same. So for that purpose what we will do, we will find out the LCM, and LCM for this will be 10. If LCM is 10, then we have to just go for this, so that what number we will multiply that number. So what number we will multiply to 5, so that answer we will get 10. So we will multiply by 2. Same way we will multiply it by numerator, as we have studied in fraction already this method. And then negative 5 upon 10 will remain as it is, because it is having the denominator already 10. Now after that 3 2s are 6 and upon 10 minus 5 upon 10 this term, and then now you can separate because subtract, because you can see here the like terms are present over there. Now 6 minus 5 is 1, and in the denominator it is 10. So its answer is rational number. So any two rational numbers, when they are getting subtracted, always we are getting the answer as rational number. It's a closure property. Okay, closure property tells. Now next is commutative property. Commutative property means it tells us that A upon B minus C upon D is there. After interchanging the places and we are writing C upon D minus A upon B, both the answers will be different. They will not match. As in addition we know that in that it was matching, they are equal, but here it will be not equal. So let us prove this property by an example. So the example is negative 7 upon 12 minus 5 upon 8, and we will interchange the place in the second part. So it will be LHS, it will be RHS. So here 5 upon 8 minus 7 upon 12. Now first what will be our first criteria, that is to make the denominators equal, so that we can subtract it properly. Now denominators are 12 and 8. For this we should know the LCM. So the LCM is 24. Okay, so the LCM is 24. Here also you can see denominator is 8 and 12. So LCM will be definitely 24. Now according to that we have to see with 12 which number we will multiply, so that answer we will get 24. So we will multiply by 2. So same way in the numerator also we can multiply. So negative 7 multiply by 2, it will be negative 14. So negative 14 is here, minus. Now here with 8, what number we will multiply? With 8 we will multiply by 3. Same way we will multiply by 3 here. Okay, then here we multiplied by 2. So we got the answer it as 14, and now 5 into 3 is 15. we have to consider the signs, that you have to concentrate more. Now you can do the addition of both. Negative 14, negative 15. We will do the operation as addition, but sign will be of greater number. Negative 29 upon 24. This is our answer of LHS side. Now go for the RHS side. You can see here that we have found the LCM here, and according to that, just we will solve the example. So here we can see 5 multiplied by 3 we will get 15, and 8 multiplied by 3 we will get 24. Minus minus will be plus, that is why I written plus. 12 twos are 24 and 7 twos are 14. And when we will do the addition, we will get 29 upon 24. Now concentrate on these answers, both the answers. You will find different. You can see the number is same, but sign matters more. So the number is not equal. Here is negative 29 upon 24. Here is positive 29 upon 24. Always you will get like that answer, one negative and one positive. Okay. So we say that in this subtraction of rational number, whatever the commutative property is there, it is not verified over here. Okay. So it is, the answers are not equal. Okay. The next is associativity property. In associative property, it tells us that if A upon B minus into bracket C upon D minus E upon F, if we are solving in this way, this first this bracket and then after this, then whatever the answer comes, it will not be equal to this. Always keep in mind, in addition, commutative and associative answers we are getting, but here the answers will be not equal at all. So to prove this property, we have another one example here, that is 2 upon 3 minus into bracket negative 5 upon 6 minus 7 upon 12. Same way here we will only just make the bracket on the different place, means here first term is not included in the bracket. Here first term is included in the bracket, and here second and third term first we have to solve, and here first and second term we have to first solve. And according to that, we have to go for this example. Now here, what will be the LCM? 6 and 12. Here LCM will be 12. Okay, LCM will be 12. So, now according to that, if we will solve this, so 2 upon 3 will remain as it is. And then minus, now here negative 5, 6, what we will multiply? We will multiply by 2. Upside also 2. So we will get the answer as negative 10 upon 12, and here as it is we will write 7 upon 12. Then answer we will get it as 2 upon 3 will be as it is, negative 17 upon 12 will be there. Now after that, go for the next step. The next step will be negative, negative will be positive. So 2 upon 3 plus 17 upon 12, it will be there. Now after that you have to again find the LCM, and that will be 12. So here with 3 we will multiply 4, and with 2 also we will multiply by 4. So it will be 8 upon 12 plus 17 upon 12. Then 8 plus 17 we are getting 25, and 12 as it is. Now we will go for the right hand side. So here we will see that first we are going to concentrate on first and second term, and in this first and second term, that we have to solve first and then go for the third term. So now here we have the example. So here first we will find out the LCM, and that is 6. Here LCM will be 6. According to that, so that we will multiply here by 2, so that we will get in the denominator 6. So 2 2s are 4. And this minus minus will become plus 5, and then 6 here. Next, this negative 7 upon 2, 7 upon 12, it will be as it is. Now the next part, so 6 and 12 is there. So this will have again LCM as 12, because we got the denominators as 6 and 12. So we have to find out the LCM to make the subtraction. So LCM will be 12 here, and then afterwards we will just solve according to our solution. So 6 multiplied by 3 and 9 multiplied by 2. So we will get it as in this way. 6 multiplied by 2 and 9 multiplied by 2, it will be 18 minus 7 upon 12. And we will get the answer of as 11 upon 12. And you can notice here 25 upon 12, and here we are getting the answer as 11 upon 12. So since we can say here that the answers are not associative, with the associative means we cannot verify this property now here. So answers are unequal. So this is about the three properties. Now the next property is existence of identity. Existence of identity, this property is not having any identity. So in the subtraction always we say that subtraction has no identity. And the next one is existence of inverse. Existence of inverse, this identity inverse for subtraction is not existing. Now let us go for the next operation, that is multiplication of rational numbers. Multiplication of rational numbers is nothing but simply we have to multiply the numerator and denominator. Like that way we have to do. So there are also some properties of multiplication of rational numbers that we are going to see now. So the first property is closure property. Now closure property tells us that if any number, any two rational numbers are getting multiplied with each other, the answer we will get is always rational number. So for that, let us solve an example. Now let us consider the example 3 upon 4 multiplied by 5 upon 6. So now here, if it is possible to simplify, you can simplify the number. So for that purpose, 3 ones are 3, 3 twos are 6. What is remaining now? 5 upon 2. So now 1 multiplied by 5 is 5, 4 twos are 8. So 5 upon 8 is a rational number. This is about the closure property. The next comes commutativity property. Commutativity property tells us that whenever two rational numbers are taken, a upon b and c upon d, when they are multiplied, and if we interchange the places of that, so answer we will get is always equal. To prove this, I will just explain one example. So we have the example negative 7 upon 12 multiplied by 5 upon 8. Same way 5 upon 8 means we will interchange the places. So it will be in this way. Now what we can do is there any number so that it can be simplified? So here not possible. So directly we will multiply. 7 5s are 35 and negative sign as it is. 12 multiplied by 8, that is 96. This is the answer of LHS. Now RHS side we will go. So here also we will multiply directly. So it will be 5 multiplied by negative 7, that is negative 35. 8 multiplied by 12 is 96. So now just observe what answers you got. So you can see the answers are equal. So with this we can say that the answer is verified by the commutative property. Okay. Now the next one is associative property. Associative property tells us that a upon b multiplied by, if in the bracket c upon d multiplied by e upon f is there, and it will be always equal to if we will change the bracket here. Means if we will go for second and third term solving first and then to the first term, and if we are going for the RHS side, that a upon b multiplied by c upon d, first we will solve, means first and second term we will solve, then we will go for the next, that is e upon f. Still we will get the answer as equal. So that is associative. So let us go to prove this or verify this property. So in this property we say that example as 2 upon 3 multiplied by negative 5 upon 6 multiplied by 7 upon 12. Now if we will put the bracket into the first and second, so 2 upon 3 multiplied by negative 5 upon 6. Here we will put the bracket and 7 upon 12 as it is. So now first we will solve the bracket. So in bracket any term can be cancelled here, so not possible. So negative 5 7s are 35, negative 35, here 6 12s are 72. Then after this, open this bracket and just see whether we can verify any of the number. So yes, we can verify this number. 2 ones are 2, 2 threes are 6 and 2 6s are 12. Now negative 35 multiplied by 1 is negative 35. 36 into 3 is 108. Now this side. So here also we will just first verify this. Solve this. Is it possible to simplify? So here we can see 2 ones are 2 threes are. So it will be negative 5 upon 9 and this 7 upon 12 as it is. Now here also negative 5 into 7 is negative 35. Then 9 into 12 is 108. So just see whether the answers are same. Yes, they are equal. So we can say the property is verified here. So in this way, means in addition and multiplication, all these properties are working out equally, only the operation is different. Then next we will go for the existence of multiplicative identity. Now let us go for the next property of multiplicative of rational number. Fourth property is existence of multiplicative identity of rational numbers. Now multiplicative identity of any rational number is always 1. How? So let us see. If 1 is multiplied by any number, you will get the number itself as answer. Or otherwise, multiplicative identity, if you will multiply rational number with multiplicative identity, you will get the answer as same. Or otherwise, you can take any negative number, e upon a, multiplied by 1, we will get the answer as negative e upon a. So this is about the multiplicative identity of rational number. Now next is existence of multiplicative inverse. Inverse means to invert, to oppose. So for that we should know how it is getting. Now in the addition we saw multiplicative inverse as if plus is there it will become minus. Now here if multiplication is there it will divide. Means the number is reciprocal. For example, suppose the number is a upon b. So we will write it as b upon a. It is the multiplicative inverse of a upon b. Same way, if negative 3 upon 8 is there, then multiplicative inverse of negative 3 upon 8 will be negative 8 upon 3. Sign will be remaining as same, but this will change. They will be reciprocal. They will be, means 8 will come to the numerator and 3 will go to the denominator. So this is about the properties of multiplicative of rational numbers. Next time we'll go for the division of rational number and then we'll go for the inserting number line. So for today we'll have this much only. Then go for the exercise examples and just clear your doubts. Have a nice day. Thank you.